Let's pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Mam Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Zhengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa. And homage to Master Dubten Dorji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar. Homage to the main deity of Homa today, the Maha Pratisara Bodhisattva, the wish-granting Vajra. Om Maha Pratisaro Soha. 四摩诞生嘎祖图腾西地。All Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma tutors, temple directors, and all disciples present here and over the internet. Good afternoon, how do you do? Yeah, that's...
你好，大家好。
That's nice.
先生，咱们愛してる。知らない。ほら、と。
I don't know what's up.
すごい。一番。気持ちいい。君、やび。プリンプリン。こんにちは。现在通知大家。
I would like to announce for next Sunday.
是4月23日。
April 23rd.
下午3点。
At 3 p.m.
我们做爱染明王护摩法会。
We will have Ragaraja Homa Fire Offering Ceremony. Aizen. Aizen.
它的这个印呢
，and the mudra
是内脖、竖中指交叉
，inward clasps and extend the middle fingers and crossed.
染的手印。
This is the mudra for affectation.
它的心咒
and the mantra
只有5个字。
Only 5 syllables.
它是 Hom 肉 Hom 茶字 Hom 肉。它的形象是爱染明王的形象。
And the image or the appearance.
他是坐在一个甘露瓶的上面。
He is seated on top of a nectar vase.
甘露瓶长出莲花。
And a lotus blossom blooming from the nectar vase, and Ragaraja is seated upon the lotus.
在东密，东密非常的盛行。
And this deity is very popular in Japanese Tantrayana.
爱染明王
Ragaraja or Aizen.
这一尊是咕噜咕噜佛母。 我们生活中
And this deity and Guru Gule Buddha Mother are the 2 magnetizing deities in Buddha school. Guru Gule and Ragaraja. Ayo.
今天我们是做大水球菩萨的护母。
And today we had Mahapratisara Homa.
点在水球2个字。
And the key point of this deity is in the wish fulfilled. In Buddha Dharma, actually there is nothing to ask. That's the basic or fundamental meaning of Buddha Dharma. There is nothing to ask. But this deity is to fulfill whatever you ask. So, but aren't we teaching people not to ask for anything? But why does she fulfill our wishes? Because she's very compassionate. And sentient beings have something to ask. And because they are, what they ask is being fulfilled, then they have faith in Buddha Dharma. So this is considered a convenience Dharma. To cultivate Mahapratisara Bodhisattva and gain spiritual response, then you would get whatever you ask. And what's special about her is the 8 mudras, the 8 Pratisara mudras. The first mudra it's similar to Chundi mudra, and the pinkies are extended. This is the first one. And the second is like Kalachakra mudra, the Kalachakra mudra. The third one is like Yamantaka mudra. And the fourth mudra is like Ushnisha Vijaya mudra. And the fifth mudra, the thumbs and the pinkies are inside, and the 3 fingers are upright, of both hands. The 6th mudra is the ring fingers are upright, but the rest are stacked together. And the 8th mudra, it's like Akasagarba's mudra. And the 8th mudra is the main mudra, or the overall mudra, which I often say the scripture mudra, or the tomato mudra. Sounds like the tomato mudra. And you need to clap 3 times and rub it. Rub the 2 palms together. That's the scripture mudra. So these are the 8 Pratisara mudras. And after you form all 8 mudras and then you pray to her, then you would receive responses swiftly. Just now, when Mahapratisara Bodhisattva descended, every time I form the 8 mudras and then hold the scripture mudra, then she would be in union with Grandmaster. So Mahapratisara is also called the Great Vidyaraja. So it's written here. The inner five-pronged mudra, Kalachakra mudra, Yamantaka mudra, Ujnisha Vijaya mudra, three-pronged mudra, single-pronged mudra, Akasagarbha mudra, and scripture mudra. And then you reset the mantra. Om Mahapratisara Soha. And I have a tanka of Mahapratisara hang at my home in Taiwan. On my shrine altar to the side, so to my right hand, the first tanka is of Mahapratisara Bodhisattva.
Now 进入主题，新加坡莲花正德问的，新加坡的弟子莲花正德一心顶礼根本上
Singaporean disciple Lianhua Zhengde pay homage to the lineage root Guru, living Buddha Lian Shan. Most precious Guru, peace be with you. A friend of mine committed suicide and passed away about 2 weeks ago. He was a police officer who normally seemed happy, friendly, and well-liked. And nobody felt anything wrong with him. And before he committed suicide, he left a note saying that he felt that living was suffering, and he had suicidal thoughts many times. And this time, he couldn't find any reason to live on, and nothing could make him happy. So one morning, he used the police gun to shoot himself in the head and killed himself. I wonder, under what circumstances would someone have the courage to shoot themselves in the head? How many sleepless nights? How much mental struggle? Or maybe there was nothing left to cherish here. My question is, he didn't take refuge and didn't have much contact with Buddha Dharma. Would his suicide still be a grave transgression or sin? He did not know the sin of killing a Buddha, so if he didn't know, did he have to suffer the retribution? Thank you, Grandmaster, for your explanation. May you stay healthy, live a long life, continuously in the world, and forever turn the Dhamma wheel. Om Guru Lien Sung Siddhi Hum. He asked the right person. Frankly speaking, in this life, I have no secrets. I don't conceal anything. First, there there isn't anyone that would want to commit suicide earlier than I was. When I was in elementary school, in the Datong Elementary School in Kaohsiung, I hung myself once. So you really asked the right person here. When I was in elementary school, I already hanged myself. I tied a rope in the like a pillar in the elementary school and placed my head in the rope to hang myself. Why I didn't die? Because the rope broke. This is my own experience. So this time you asked the right person. Why did I commit suicide? My mood recently, this morning, I told Simu, frankly speaking, I have no willpower to live on. I have no reasons to continue living. This morning, Master Lian Qi, didn't I say this morning? Yes, I heard it. See, once at my home in the Taichung International Music Hall building, I told Simu, I am a Buddhist practitioner and I am the founder of True Buddha School. I teach other people never to kill themselves. Otherwise, I would have from my home in Taichung, I would run to my deck and jump off the deck. That's the second time I had this thought. At that time, I suffered from the head-splitting syndrome. The pain was as if my skull was splitting open. I really wanted to end my own life, but that's not allowed. Because you know, and you cannot violate it. Because you have studied Buddhism. And because you are a Buddha, once you have attainments, so if you kill yourself, it's the same as killing a Buddha. So how can you jump off the deck from a high-rise building? That was my second time. And recently, it's my third time. I said it this morning. I said, I really have no reasons or no will to continue living. I really want to finish my own life. Why? You all know the doctors changed my medicine, and as soon as that happened, my internal organs all turned upside down. I have red eyes, I lost weight, and I feel really bad. My spirit's really horrible. My blood pressure is 170, 171. When I was at the cardiologist, they took my blood pressure, it was 171. And Dr. Lee came, rushed here to help me and Simu. But let me tell you, Simu suffered 100 times more than I do. But she has the willpower to continue living. And once Simu told me that she's a living dead person. A living dead person. A doctor changed my medicine and I became like this. And then my whole body, including swollen legs, nosebleed, red eyes, and my guts all upside down. And when I ate this morning, I almost vomited. And I'm very weak. And it makes me very upset, and because my temper rises, that's why it seems like I have energy, but otherwise I'm totally exhausted and no energy, and it's already over a month like this. I used to think that I'm only 18 after I'm being turned upside down. Now I know I'm really 80. So Golden Mother predicted and told me very clearly, you can come back at 79. And this year, according to Taiwanese calendar, I am 79. And then I encountered this doctor who changed my medicine. And I have said it very clearly last night. My family doctor is Dr. Gore. And he opposed my changing the medicine. He told me that the sodium in the blood is 30, which is normal, and Grandmaster Louis 29. But the other doctor told me to change the medicine. As soon as I changed, my whole organs turned upside down. So during breakfast this morning, I almost vomited. I could not take any food. And I feel so weak. I really don't want to live on. Not just my limbs, but the whole body. Money, most people are most interested in money. But even when you have money, you cannot buy health. So no interest for money. No interest in money. And no interest in sex either. Or sensual pleasures. This is a poem, Chinese poem, and play of words of Chinese too. The moonlight in front of the bed, but the moonlight is the name of a girl. This is a play of words. And she is completely nude, but you have no desire for her at all. And you look up and see the moonlight girl naked, and you drop your head thinking of your wife, the ugly wife. So you have no desire at all. So wealth, sensual pleasures, and name, it's nothing. Fame is nothing for me. So humans have some desire for food, but I almost vomited when I ate. When you have no desire whatsoever anyway, then what else would you be attached to in this world? At such a time, your mind, your heart is most serene. I can really go and leave the world. If Golden Mother comes now and bring me, I will go. I don't want to stay in samsara any longer. So the question by Lianhua Zhengde.
在什么情况下，一个人才有那么大的勇气，敢向自己的头开枪？
In what circumstances can someone have such a courage to shoot themselves in the head?
我就敢。
Under my circumstances, I would dare. Why would someone jump off such a tall building?
因为他已经没有生存的这个。
Because they have no willpower to live on. Because living in samsara is like a limitless ocean of suffering. It's all about suffering.
没有这样子的，没有小学当然还没有学佛嘛。
In elementary school, of course, because I haven't studied Buddhism, so it's possible that I hang myself, but it didn't succeed because the rope broke. I continued living. That's why True Buddha School is here. Otherwise, there would be nothing. That would have been a real suicide.
那你问？
So you ask, under what circumstances? Because he had no willpower to live on, like what I said this morning. And my voice too is coarse now. In the past, it's not so deep and like now. So red eyes, nose bleed, and ring in the ears, and loss of appetite. Then why would you want any money? It's meaningless. Human bodies are true wealth. Only when you're healthy, your wealth is meaningful. Otherwise, how can you use it? It doesn't matter how beautiful things you get, how delicious food you have, and what beautiful ladies you have.
20几岁的小姐，30岁的小姐，
Sky Master is almost 80,
她们
but
嫁给世尊呢。
young ladies in the 20s or 30s,
真的有
they want to marry Sky Master.
你看我
It's
下一本
really
都市的情缘。
my next book and next book are all about my love
真的，那是下去的
affinities for many lives.
理由。
And those are the only reasons I continue living. Are the reasons I live
搞
on.
成这样子，
But my body is like this now.
你对色也没有欲望，没有了。
I have no desire for sensual pleasures at all.
你自己的身体都搞成这样子，
If your body is like this, I haven't drawn the talisman for myself. That would be my last resort.
还有李医师，他说要帮忙我
And Dr. Lee said
降下来，
that he's going to help
降
me
下来
to
以后呢，
decrease the blood pressure.
自己的身体恢复
And I hope after we control the hypertension, I can recover my health and my body to become as healthy as before. So now we're relying on you, okay?
现在就看那个李嘉玲医师啦，
To Dr. Jialin Lee, Dr. Lee.
他来帮忙。
He came to help.
难看，
He dreamt of me looking really bad, so he came. So looking bad meaning like dying person.
还有
Of course,
本来就
that's bad.
我79岁，
And Golden Mother had said that she would bring me back at 79. But Amitabha Buddha said that he would extend my life. So I don't know that this year I would encounter
79岁以前我
this kind of event. Before 79, my body, my health was all fine.
这就是心灵的挣扎。
So this is a mental struggle or psychological struggle. So killing a person is the same as killing a Buddha.
都是有罪，
It does not matter whether you know it or not. It is a transgression, a sin.
知者无罪，不是不知者。
In this case, it's not that you don't know.
很多事情
There is no sins. And this applies to many things.
但像
That even when you don't know, it's still results in retributions.
这样子
Like
结
suicide.
束自己的生命，
You end your own life.
都是有罪，
That's a sin.
因为
That's a karmic transgression. This is the same as cause and effect, because it's not time for you to die yet,
多久
and you kill yourself.
里面，你经常会演你
So
镜头，
in the time that you were supposed to live,
在演。
you would continue to play
所以
out
我劝大家
this, the event or the scene of the
不可以
suicide. So no matter what, whatever difficulties or hopelessness that you encounter, never ever kill yourself.
这也是
Last night we talked about the best arrangement,
知道
and this is the best arrangement too, so that you know
什么欲望都
when you're old, you have no desire whatsoever,
就应该
and at such a time,
修你的净土。
you should practice your
在这
Pure
一段
Land.
时间里面，你
In this period of time, you quiet down
把那个所有的观念去除掉，
and eliminate all sorts of thoughts and mindsets and be calm.
所以你也不会想什么。
And because you have no desire, you would think of anything, and the state of no thought will manifest, and you can enter into the deepest meditation,
如来的智慧，
and then you would be able to attain the wisdom of the Tathagata. Therefore, the state of no thought is the true Buddha, jewel, Buddha treasure. So without desire, you will not have any thoughts. So when you beat yourself until you die, only then the true wisdom of the Tathagata will come alive. So the questions by Lianhua Zhengde from Singapore. His friend did not take refuge, did not have much contact with Buddhism. So would his suicide still a grave transgression? Yes. In terms of cause and effect, it is a grave transgression or sin, a heavy sin. You cannot end your own lives, and you cannot end other people's lives. So this is the precept of no killing. It's the heaviest kind of precepts. Never to kill. It's good that you cannot live on. You're beaten until your heart-mind is dead. And then you can let your wisdom life to come alive. So Grandmaster has many Dharma bodies everywhere. Because the Dharma bodies do not have the burdens of the physical bodies. That's why the Dharma bodies is everlasting, ever living. But the physical bodies will deteriorate one day. But you let it go naturally. You don't inflict the ending upon yourself. You don't inflict the ending, but let it happen naturally. As Buddhists, we know that if you commit suicide, that's a heavy sin. It's the same as killing a Buddha, killing your own wisdom life. When you encounter such difficulty, you need to go deeper and to control your own consciousness, to be completely pure. And once you're purified, the Pure Land or the Buddhaverse that you attain in the future will also be pure. So this is my reply to Lianhua Zhengde. You asked the right person. If my suicide in elementary school succeeded, then many people would not be able to listen to the Dharma teaching of Grandmaster Lu. I would have harmed many sentient beings, many more. So even today, I cannot kill myself, even when I have no more desire or willpower to live on. I need to go naturally and use my own energy, vital energy or qi, to push against the apex and the life qi, which is inside the heart chakra, to flow from the central channel out, and then you will die naturally and go to the Pure Land. In this way, you can also have attainment. In Tantrayana, this is how you attain the rainbow light transformation body. It is not necessarily that I will go downward because of my body like this. Dr. Lee came here, and I believe that he would find a way to let Grandmaster recover my previous health.
So
don't think that someone that looks happy and friendly and well-liked, nobody would think that he would kill himself. But that's how many things are like this. A certain change psychologically or in the thoughts, maybe a fine line, and you would go down the wrong path. Just a slight error.
In
this era, having a girlfriend is really worth it, because the photo is one, after cosmetics another one, and then without cosmetics is another one. So in this way you have 3 girlfriends in one. Really. A big difference before and after makeup. Big difference. Or dyed hair and or without, that's also a big difference. When it's dyed, it's radiant and shiny, but without dye, then it would be like dried grass. The same with makeup. An ugly lady can become a beauty, and especially photos, and you can touch ups. So one girlfriend before makeup, one girlfriend after makeup, and one girlfriend in the photo. You think that your girlfriend is extremely beautiful, but you've never seen her without any makeup. If you see her like that, you may vomit the food from last night. It's scary. The little chick wants to know what is happiness, so it went to the tiger and asked, "What is happiness?" The whole family together is happiness. And then the chick went to the lion and asked, and the lion replied, "When you have many wives, that's happiness." And he went to ask the leopard and said, "If you're healthy, that's happiness." And the chick was very happy, come home and told its mom. And mom said, "You're happiest today." that the animals that you asked did not eat you up, and you still come back safe and sound. That's happiness. It's raining hard outside. Look, impermanence. It was sunny earlier, bright sky, and now it's raining hard. Mom brought Xiaoming to the zoo, and in the monkey areas, Xiaoming morning, all of a sudden said, "Mom, look." The monkey looked like uncle, and Mom was very angry. Xiaoming, how could you say that? And Xiaoming said, the monkey didn't understand anyway.
Now
we will expound the Vimalakirti Sutra. At that time, Sariputra, under the Buddha's divine power, gave rise to this thought. If the Buddha verse is pure only when the Bodhisattva's mind is pure, then when Sakyamuni Buddha was a Bodhisattva, how could he be impure? So, the Buddha verse, which is where Sakyamuni Buddha is impure. Wow. So many people clapping. What for? Sariputra was thinking, Sakyamuni Buddha has become a Buddha, and the great Bodhisattva and the great golden sage. And Sakyamuni Buddha was in the Saha world. So Sakyamuni Buddha should have a pure mind. So why what we see now is not pure? The earth is up and down, the trees are dying, and there are cow dung everywhere. This is in India. Cows can roam around freely in India because the cows or the oxen are the mounts of Shiva, especially the white oxen. It's polluted air, dirty water. So the place where Sakyamuni Buddha lived, what happened? Didn't you say that when the mind is pure, the Buddha verse is pure? But Sakyamuni Buddha, of course, has a pure mind. Then why the Saha world is not pure? So Sariputra had this doubt. So does it mean that Sakyamuni Buddha's mind is not pure? So Sariputra had this doubt. Did you hear Sakyamuni Buddha speak? Oh, because the Buddha said that because Bodhisattva's mind is pure, the Buddha verse is pure. So Sariputra thought, so could it be that Sakyamuni Buddha's heart mind is not pure, so the Saha world is not pure? It's so dirty, and the ground is not flat, and the trees are dry, and the wind and the rain are not right, and dusty everywhere, and the water in the Ganges River is turbid. So could that be that Sakyamuni Buddha's mind is not pure? So that's the doubt of Sariputra. And the Buddha knew Sariputra's thought. Immediately, Sakyamuni Buddha knew what Sariputra was thinking, and then spoke to him. What do you think? Are the sun and the moon impure because the blinds do not see them? So Sakyamuni Buddha used this analogy. How did he say? The sun and the moon that you see, the sun and the moon do exist, but the blind person cannot see the sun and the moon. It's all dark for him. So the blinds do not see the sun and the moon. So Sariputra replied, not so, world honored one. It is the fault of the blinds and not of the sun and the moon. It is the blind person who cannot see the sun and the moon. So it is not the fault of the sun and the moon, but it's because the blinds cannot see the sun and the moon. And Sariputra said, the Buddha said, Sariputra, it is due to their own obscuration that sentient beings do not see. Sentient beings are blind. Their physical eyes cannot see the pure and magnificence of the Buddhaverse. It is not the fault of the Tathagata. Sariputra, my Pure Land is pure, and yet you do not see it. So Sakyamuni Buddha said, the Saha world where Sakyamuni Buddha lived, in the eyes of Sakyamuni Buddha is very pure, but in the eyes of Sariputra it's very dirty. Was it raining earlier? Now it's sunny. Yeah. So what's going on? It's sunny. It was raining so hard just moments ago. Yeah, because your Dharma's teaching was wonderful. Really? So this part meant that Sariputra had this doubt. Sakyamuni Buddha is a Buddha, even bigger than the Bodhisattva. How could it be that his heart mind is not pure? Because what Sariputra saw was all dirty things in the Saha world, that the Saha world is very dirty. The water in the Ganges River is also dirty. And the trees are wilting, and there are cow dungs on the ground everywhere. How can it be pure? But the Buddha told him, a blind person will not be able to see the sun and the moon. Even the sun and the moon cannot be seen by a blind person. And they think that the sun and the moon do not exist. And sentient beings in the Saha world, because they have karmic obscuration, only see the Saha world. But the true Pure Land is still pure and magnificent. Magnificent and pure. So we call this fine mind or subtle mind. The enlightened one, the truly enlightened one, sees the Saha world to be truly magnificent. That's why we have many high adepts and ordained great masters would say about human Pure Land. So it is not impure, because in fact everything is pure. Only ordinary people cannot see that the world is pure. They think the world is dirty. So you are being controlled by what you see, by the material things you see. I remember I read the sutras in the past, and the Guru said that you would have different viewpoints in different realms. A glass of water, for us it's a glass of water, but for hell beings it is blood. For heavenly beings, this is nectar. Sweet nectar. So the viewpoints are different. The viewpoints are different. A glass of water. For us, it's water. For heavenly beings, it's sweet nectar. For hell beings, it is blood. So, different viewpoints. The same when we view gold. Gold. Wow. Bright and shiny. It's good. 1 kilo, 5 kilos, 100 kilos. It looks good. Bright and shiny. And rocks, you compare the two. Of course, the rocks look dirty. What's so big deal about rocks? It's worthless. And gold is valuable, but rocks are worthless. But if you have a Buddha eyes, you pick rocks from outside, and then you place it inside your safety box, and then you treat it as gold, then you will be happy every day. Because gold is originally rocks, right? Minerals, rocks. And diamonds are beautiful. And you place lots of rocks inside your safe. And why don't you think of them as diamonds? Then you would be very happy, right? So the wise one would say, those are rocks. Diamonds are rocks. Gold is also rock. All the 7 precious jewels and 8 precious items are all rocks. So the Sakya Tathagata said that the Saha world is magnificent and pure, and this is not the fault of the Tathagata. It is due to their obscuration that sentient beings do not see the purity and magnificence. So there is consciousness of the subtle mind. So it's the change or the transformation of the mind. If you see the gold as gold, you see the rocks as rocks, or actually the gold is rocks and the rocks are gold. So he told Sariputra, that Sakyamuni Buddha's Saha world is pure, yet you do not see it because you are being controlled by materials. So at this time, Loji Chakravartin told Sariputra, do not think this way. That the Buddha verse is impure. Why is that? You think that Sakyamuni Buddha's Pure Land is dirty. Why? The Brahmadeva said, I see Sakyamuni Buddha's Pure Land as pure, just like the palaces of the gods. So, Sakyamuni Buddha's Saha world is pure, just like the celestial palaces. So, Sariputra replied, I see the land with hills and pits. Thorns and sand and rocks with mountains and rocks and fields all over the place. So Sariputra said that the Saha world have hills and pits. There was no asphalt there, only sands and lots of thorny grasses and sand and rocks and stones. They're all very dirty and filthy. That's what Sariputra saw. But the first heaven of the heavenly realm of form said that it's very pure. This is like the Saha world is like the celestial palaces. So the two people have differing views. So Lucas Chakravartin said that your heart mind has up and down, not even. Sariputra's heart mind is not leveled, and you do not rely on the Buddha's wisdom. That's why you find the world to be impure. But Bodhisattvas view the sentient beings to be equal. That's why we say that the Buddha, sentient beings, and the minds are pure. And you look into your own heart mind, and when you are at the deepest, then you would see that your heart mind is pure by the Tathagata's wisdom. Then you would be able to see that the external world is also pure. So at such time, the Buddha wanted to let Sariputra to see the pure Saha world. So he placed his toe on the ground, and then at such time the 3,000 great thousand world transformed to be filled with lots of precious jewels and decorated beautifully, just like the Pure Land, adorned with the infinite meritorious virtues of the Buddhas. And all the multitudes of sentient beings were astonished that this never happened before, and they all saw themselves sitting on top of the jeweled lotus thrones. So if you have deep mind and you enter into the deepest meditation, you would be able to see yourself seated on the jeweled lotus throne, and you're surrounded by all bodhisattvas. And everything becomes beautiful and magnificent and adorned with the precious jewels. When you truly go into deep meditation, you would feel that you're seated on top of the lotus, and around you are Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, and each one of them adorned with the beautiful jewels, and the sky is very clear and bright, and the whole earth is wonderful. It's a transformation, just like now. We had a sun, and then the sun disappeared, and then it was raining hard. Is it a rainy day today? No, it was sunny, and it was sunny, and now it's cloudy again. The sun disappeared. So we are being controlled or affected by the materials. So it was raining as if the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas were clapping. Did you hear? Yeah, that was very loud. Yeah, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas applauding. So when the viewpoints are different, that's how the world is different. So they are, and we are being influenced by what's happening. So you think that when the sun is out, it's a clear sunny day, and when the clouds are here, it's a cloudy day and rainy day. But as I said, they have changed, transformations. Also sunny, rainy, cloudy. Just within moments, we have 3 changes. So our eyes are being affected by things or material things. But actually, everything is completely pure, very pure. When you meditate, do you feel that you seated on a lotus, on a pure lotus, and surrounded by many Buddhas and Bodhisattvas following you? And you and all become very magnificent, very sublime, supreme, beautiful, inconceivable. Because your own heart mind can adjust, can adapt, can transform. So that's consciousness only. So the Buddha says it's mind only, but for sentient beings, it's things or materials only. That's what the Buddha said. But Sariputra had not reached that state. So what he saw was just the dirty and dried grasses and things. He saw dirty water, but he didn't know that that was actually very clean, pure water. And he saw rocks and stones, but actually they're gold and precious jewels. So it's different in terms of the Tathagata's wisdom. So Sakyamuni Buddha used his transcendent power and to touch his toe to the ground, and at that moment the 3,000 great thousand worlds were decorated with precious jewels and adorned like a pure land with the infinite virtues and merits of the Buddhas. And all the beings saw that with astonishment and saw themselves sitting on the jeweled lotus thrones. So the Vimalakirti Sutra is talking about mind only. Only the mind. So today, why don't you pick some rocks and then place them inside your safe, and just think of them as diamonds as big as that. Then you're very happy, and you would sleep sound, safe and sound. But if you think of them as stones, then you would be sad, right? So the mind is different. The mindset is the one that's different. So why poor people are still very happy, and there are many rich people still unhappy? and miserable. Because the poor people think that they're very rich, and the rich people still feel they're not rich enough, they're still poor. So they live their lives with misery and suffering.
穷人这个时候啊，真的，他只要觉得自己家里很多的钻石，
A poor person thinks that they have lots of diamonds in their house and they live very happily. When they see their grass hut, they think of it as a celestial palace, as a royal palace.
这是唯心啊，
So that's mind only. So that's different from the material only. And in the material only, you think what you see is real, but this is rather difficult to explain, but you can probably get it. Why the poor people can be happy and the rich people can still be miserable? Because all of us now is the richest man in the world, richest person in the world. So you should be happy because every one of you is the richest person in the world. Because when you have pure heart mind, then whatever you see is magnificent and pure. So your house is a gold house made of the 7 precious jewels. Although you have mice running around, those mice are all treasure mice who would spit out treasures. That's why everything is marvelous. If you think this way, you would know that everything is the best arrangement. The last joke. If you encounter a pig, don't talk idealism with the pig, because all he cares about is food. It makes a lot of sense. If you have the wisdom of the Tathagata inside your heart mind, then you're the richest person in the world. Om Mani Padme Hum.